Every time I do this, it turns into a full-on dev stream overview because they never show enough of what is coming. They showed, and we'll start from the bottom on this one, the new focus tree is going to be in the bottom left under the gear and emotes on the arsenal. It's not the tree, but you'll be able to quickly swap it there. That to me was huge, and that was near the beginning. Then they showed some of the new operator outfits. I like this one probably the best. Just for the outfit, not particularly the mask. One of them was actually floating. See if I can't. Ah, that was very well clicked. I liked that one out of all of them, but I think it was the last one that I particularly liked the boots on. They even mentioned it in the dev stream. The boots on this one looked the best, so we'll be mixing and matching that up. They showed the new mining system, which, honestly, the fact you don't have to follow a pattern makes it easier and slightly quicker, because I never used to follow that thing anyway. I just wiggled the mouse until it said complete. But as you can see, more than one thing came out of that, which is nice. There was the Atlas deluxe skin. They showed the... was that the Moa pet? It was kind of in action. Why is this not playing? Keep going. It actually kind of waved back. They were on about it'll have 3 different things. It'll be aggressive, inquisitive, or sensitive. And actually the hype for that got kind of really, really real. There is the reason for this video, which obviously I will come back to in a second. And Fortuna itself confirmed they want to release it the first week of November. This will give them a few weeks to try and get it ready, and fingers crossed it will come on the Switch and the rest of the consoles when that launches on the 20th of November. So they did mention the Switch because it is getting really close. I mean, it's a month because it's the 20th of October today. It's the 20th of November that'll be coming out on the Switch. So really looking forward to Fortuna and them giving it the first week of November. That's, what, 2 weeks from now? Give or take, depending on if it comes early or late. Ridiculously looking hyped to that. But I am doing this solely for the new frame. Yes, it was... I quickly throw in the rest of the dev stuff because, I don't know, I just do... these things are turning into overviews more and more as I do these, but... they did put a whole, yeah, their mature rating. This is, Garuda is one violent frame. Not even kidding, because her passive is based on the lower your health, you get like a damage buff, but then her, oh no, was it her second or third ability? It was her third ability, halves your health, but doubles the damage. And there was something about it giving power while you're doing it, which it gives you energy based on the amount of health you drain from an enemy. Which is kind of... and this is why I'm starting with the third ability that was called Life Sunder, because as weird as this is, her second ability, Sanguine Siphon, I'm probably butchering the names on these, it creates a blood spyre that drains the life from enemies if you stay within range of them, and it's recastable as well, so once you're at full health, instead of just leaving the enemy there, you can actually drop it and the enemy will get back up and you can finish them off. What I would love to know, because it wasn't mentioned, and actually still reading the dev stream page I was showing earlier, that doesn't actually say, will this work for allies as well? Can you use this kind of system to heal the pod in defense missions? That would be great. That would make her really useful. If it only works for you, it's not going to be as useful. So really hoping that works for more than just yourself. Yes, it all looks like pretty good abilities, but if it's just for you, can have a bit of a downside. And her first ability was really, really weird. It's, you basically tear them apart with these claws, so kind of like Valkyria's fourth ability. But you don't become invulnerable. It creates this blood shield in front of you, and yeah, this is why I was saying she is a very violent frame. Valkyria was violent. This is taking things to a whole new level. upon gaining this shield, it said it was for a set duration, but you harvest the blood from people that you kill to charge the orb that's above your head, and then you can throw it at enemies to deal additional damage when you don't need the shield anymore. That's, yeah, as I say, this frame, though looking pretty nice, very violent and very bloody. And her fourth ability, the best way I can put this, it's called engulfing. Her first ability, by the way, was called soul bulwark for the claws. The fourth ability, engulfing, yeah, think revenant frame with the lasers, but with blades. But whether she looks good or not is kind of besides the point. If she works a little bit better with that fourth ability than the revenant frame did, this is going to be an absolutely amazing frame. The buff to damage that comes from her passive and her third ability, the shield, the use of the claws, and then the spinning whirlwind of death as her fourth. Yeah, she could be an absolutely vicious frame, but being a frame that is going to be the base frame that you can actually technically grab a glimpse of, and I don't think I've got that footage anymore, but they showed it in a dev stream. She was on a table being torn apart, so there was parts of her in a lab. I'm assuming it's the same frame. Getting her will be something to do with the actual Fortuna, the planes that come with the Fortuna. And I know it's not the planes, it's just I was watching the footage of the planes for the mining again, because that thing looked absolutely amazing. It's called something completely different. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.